Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Zelda Speedruns. Well, Zelda Speedruns 2 today. We've got Game 2 of quarterfinal S7 tournament race between Xavi and Drooness today. Drooness snuck out a win yesterday. Very close race over Xavi. So 1-0. Drooness looking to... wow, I can't talk today. Looking to knock Xavi out. Joined on comms today by new IT guy and Matt the Matt. How are you two doing?
Doing great.
Thanks for the introduction, Cubs. Yeah, we're doing great.
All right, I will hand it over to you two, and we'll get this underway in a minute.
Awesome.
Sorry, go ahead. Off to a great start.
Yep, very convincing game one. A whopping 54 seconds between the two runners.
Yeah, Drew and Xavi are both veterans in the scene, and Xavi being the second seed, Drew being the 22nd seed. This will be a close match again. I wouldn't give anyone the favorite role in this race. What do you think?
It's gonna be. I'm predicting it now. I'm gonna do an under/over of a minute and a half between them on the finish. I think it's going to be as close as the other one was.
Okay, well, if they're close in level, that doesn't mean they're always finishing around the same time, but that's certainly a big call to make. It seems like on the statistics they're pretty evenly matched up as well. Xavi 10 wins, Drooness 11 wins. Can't almost get any more equal than that.
Nope.
Alright, 1 minute from the start. What do we have in the starting screen? I see ZL and I see a forest medallion, so we are good on the songs early.
Yep.
So potentially one of those seats where we have all the stuff except 1 or 2 items like 1 hour in, and then it's just a matter of finding the last...
for the rest of it.
Yeah, we'll see. It doesn't necessarily need to be a casino. We have beatable only today, so there can be a big part of the game not available to us.
Spoilers, chat. I think Cubs has been hiding the picks from them.
Yeah, so we have beatable only. We have shops enabled. We have what was it? The beans are placed.
And one chicken.
One chicken, right? And we're off. Hard start today.
So we're going to be looking for those 3 wallets that are going to exist because we have shop sanity turned on. That is a big stabby for a nice 85 gold or rupees.
Yeah, that's a good one to remember for later on if we maybe have to do Deku.
Ooh, a hook shot and Mido. And a slingshot.
Hook shot and a slingshot, very cool. Both weapons over a distance, both as a child and adult. Also, we don't have to isolate the target, which is sometimes a pain to get back to later in the game. So this is also a place where you can farm a little bit of money. So.
Ooh, and a big one here again. Magic.
Yeah, great start, magic already. Of course, we have no idea what the dungeon will be today, so maybe we need to do shadow, maybe we just need magic for the final boss. And we will know when we get to the temple.
Might need magic for spirit.
Definitely. Magic can also lock a few checks here and there.
Yeah. For nothing other than logic. Getting our first hint here.
That was a very
Ice
quick.
and water.
Yeah, it was the bottom of something. Yeah, I guess icy waters. So Drooness is just slightly ahead because Xavi farmed a bit more money in Kokiri Forest. So Drooness is, I think, pretty good on execution. Xavi as well, but Xavi is also more aggressive. It's going to be a clash of play styles. Xavi is already skipping a greedy minigame,
Interesting.
which is very bold.
I agree. That is not required, but definitely helpful.
Drooness is skipping the target. That's also funny. He hasn't equipped the slingshot yet. Let's see if he remembers on the way back. I know it's a heated topic in the community whether you can skip Ocarina minigame early or not. I was just in a voice call just before this race started where we were talking about it. Song of Time, first song, that's added to the collection.
Cactival.
Yeah, so keg hints are sometimes not too great because you're going to do keg anyway, but then again, if it's on 10 or 20 skulls, you usually would like to know early.
Oh,
Xavi, no. But yeah. So we have keg being path and market being foolish. Also note that shops are on, so those 12 additional checks, they still didn't mean anything.
Bolero on Burning Cat. Okay.
That's actually a good hint to have, so you know that it's not too important to rush AD. If Xavi doesn't find that hint for a while, he might be unsure where all the songs are. But we can maybe run into a copy later.
Maybe get Scrub here.
Yeah, so good thing for Drew is that he's coming back here for the checks. He also checked the target. He's saving before he spends the money so we can scum the money away for the shops that are in the game. So you see already the difference in play styles here. Xavi's just skipping checks left and right for just going for the songs and for progression a little bit first. But yeah, market being dead. Wow.
Very clean chickens from town, or from Xavi there.
Yeah, did he get a 3 out of 3?
Yep.
So he's picking up the skull. Sometimes Xavi is not even interested in skulls, but with the CAC path, you just have to go for them.
Malin, what do you have for us today? Serenade.
Yeah, Serenade is cool. It's like Prelude Light, what I like to call it. As a child, you can easily get back to market with this song. So, with shops being on and market being dead, just trying to think about what would be the next cool play to do. Maybe Child Keg is an option. Go for the song in Graveyard. Maybe going adult is also fine. We have Hookshot now. So. There's different options to go for.
I think we're going to take an owl of the market right now.
Yeah, I think Xavi's just going to farm up on rupees here and then go adult. That's what I suspect.
I don't know, maybe I'm a psychotic person. I would probably check child fishing before I went, but that's just me.
Yeah, it's possible. You can set Scarecrow and... but then again, the beans are already planted, so Scarecrow is maybe not really needed.
Only a fire temple's on the table today.
Yeah, we know we need to beat Volvagia because of the hint. So.
Oh, that is true. We do have a patch of Volvagia, so yes, Volvagia is on the table. GC to Bongo.
30 is a
30's
strength.
a strength. Yep.
Oh no.
Okay, you're setting that. ZR to Bongo. Okay.
Pierre's the BK, yeah. Well, guess you'll find that long shot now if you don't want to set Pierre. So for sure we know that the runners need more than 10 or 20, they need 30. That will not be our path to Volvagia.
Nope.
That's not how the hint system works.
We may not need strength too until we see a pedestal check. We may not have spirit. Let's see here.
That's an expensive shield.
Forest, fire, water, DC, shadow.
Okay, that's a nice dungeon layout.
The stone spirit. I mean, we don't know. GTG might not be accessible. We may not need that strength on 30.
So if I'm seeing it correctly, I think we already have 2 shadow hints. So that means one of our dungeons cannot be hinted, which is probably DC.
Right.
So my guess is that there will be 2 bombex available somehow.
Jimmy, required only means that RandoBot will only logically place items that you are expected to need to beat the seed and will only guarantee those checks to be logical or possible to even check. So, for instance, a good case that is if we had a stone shadow, Den's fire could be inside of Shadow Temple. And logically inaccessible.
Yeah, there are multiple ways that a seed can be beatable only. So you can also have the keys being locked behind key locked doors. There's different options.
Yeah. Yeah, keys is also another fun way of locking people out of... you can just flat out be locked out of a dungeon. Yeah. Rudo's letter and Jabu for this seed's a better example, yes.
So I think a normal seed with these settings has approximately 300 checks, but with beatable only we might be down to, I don't know, 250 or some other number under.
That's a hint.
So
that is Pony Song on OOT.
But since it's beatable only...
Right.
it is likely that we don't need the horse. So I would be reluctant to go to GGG out of logic and deceit without having the long shot.
Right. And it would just be for HBA and big pose. If that's the case. Technically you can do big pose with oh, that's right. Mark it as okay, yeah. I forgot adult check. Mark it.
So we did.
So-
Did we just find a 10 pack of juice here in river? Oh, there's more juice here.
Oh.
Xavi's not coming back for them. That's a little surprise. But 10 might be just enough to get to the first bomb back, because we can reasonably assume that there are more than one available.
And Frogs 2 is dead. Oh, that would have been another way to make all dungeons, but nope.
Nice setup for Drooness there.
I'm terrible at doing that when I have to do the crouch stab against the gate setup.
Yeah, that one works too. But you will need a shield for that.
Well, I don't go without a shield. I'm gonna buy one if I need it.
Yeah, but there are certain game modes where going river early is good. For example, in Triforce Blitz, and then you usually don't have a shield at the time. So it is worth to learn some other tricks as well.
We get our 40/50s now. 40's dead. 50 dead.
Okay, so we can stop at 30.
Yep.
Assuming we don't find a strength earlier, we might even stop before 30.
Yep. So worst case is we're going 30.
No, we might not even need a 30.
Yeah. Yeah, worst case.
Oh, sorry, yeah, worst case, yeah.
Ooh, that's one wallet locked to fire.
Oh, well, we found long shot already. So just one wallet and we can find long shot and we can cross and do a lot of other cool stuff.
Azar, adults, 135.
So fire arrows are also just one wallet locked.
Potion, adult, 95. Rufio having our light arrows, classic. Could be our path to Volvagia here. Nope. That is not it.
Yeah, we found the coral hint already.
Good.
Yeah, those fire arrows or that long shot we have to pay attention to, because those might be path.
Saria's in the windmill.
Sarias might also be a candidate for forest access. Or for just one of the two checks.
Yeah, the forest could easily be locking the hammer. Oh, aren't you having something useful?
Yeah, both runners maxed out on rupees. Fortunately, they don't have the correct wallet for the item supply.
Not gonna pick up the stick.
Maybe we can just figure out if Serias is the one before we have the second wallet, or the first wallet.
Mhm.
So we don't necessarily have to choose.
Well, this is a nice new Sphere Zero check with pre-painted beans.
Yeah, also the checks in Lake Hylia as adult are Sphere Zero all of a sudden. Xavi being bullied by Tempe, but Drooness seems to be on pace for a good sub 50. Yeah, 51 still a pretty good time with one flame.
Rip.
With the last
Greg!
with the last bits of his power, he managed to avoid back to the beginning.
We found Greg, guys. We can all go home. Game's over.
But yeah, both runners have synced up. They are tied in the race. They have the same, both have the same items. They've done pretty much the same checks. Xavi has skipped a few things, I believe, in comparison to Drooness.
Hoping for a nice vanilla suns here. Just wrap graveyard up with a nice little bow. Who knows? Hey, look at that.
And your wish has been granted. Such a shame you can't. Such a shame you can't use it here to warp back to the start.
Yep. Composer's grave. Hey, I do this all the time. It's fine. I will it into existence. Like the big chest that's going to be on Falling Sea. Enforced. Just because I can.
Okay, now it's my turn. This one will be dead.
I mean, the zombie guy's kind of dead already, so you're kind of right.
Just maximizing my chances by saying it's going to be dead. Oh no, it's a big chest. Oh, well, I guess you have to be doing the predictions today.
Okay. Ooh, that's a nice FW.
Well, kind of dead.
Makes routing a few dungeons a little easier. It's going to be nice for that Fire Temple boss key for sure.
Yeah, early floors is amazing. We might just set it in DC. That sounds good to me. Just put it there. We don't have Bolero, we don't have Minuet yet, so it's a good place to be able to warp back to quickly.
That was Sungrave. Throwers.
I assume they checked Redead Grotto, but I can't remember.
They did not check. Oh, yeah, now I'm having Seed Bleed. I don't remember.
I don't remember seeing Redead Grotto. They probably have done it, I don't know. Oh, it was more choose, okay.
Okay.
But the other person says they didn't, okay.
Xavi checked.
Only Xavi, okay.
That would explain that. Xavi trying to do the peek here.
Yeah, Xavi's probably going to... He might finish the dungeon. I don't know how confident he is with...
Juice strat.
Juice strats, yeah.
Definitely up to opening the eyes for sure. Another GC to bongo. And we had a scale up on top of DC.
Scale's always nice to have, but I did check river already, so...
I did not see that, but very well could be bottom of the wall to goal.
So if we have 2 double hints, then we also... It also means we don't have a hint for forest. That means 2 hook shots, Seria's minuet available, 2 strengths available, and 2 bows available. That happens every now and then. So.
Which also means there's a wallet available.
Yeah, the last part is 100% going to be water temple. So the strength at 30 is probably not required. You're probably right. There's probably another strength, the seed. It might still be that the one on 30 is the easiest available.
That looked like a big chest on the left side.
Oh yeah, you may be right. It's hard to say with magic.
Yeah, I have trouble peeking with magic. But it did look large on the left side.
But we're checking the shop, one more shop now. Oh, there's a wallet.
Oh,
It might be available. Yeah, I thought so. So this is going to be the path here in Gorn City. Very likely.
Because that opens up...
That gives you the long shot, it gives you the fire arrows.
Yeah.
So my best guess is that we need long shot for crossing, and something in fire is going to be in GGG.
Minuet on Bolero. In the crater.
Yeah, that checks out because we knew that Serias and Minuet were both available. Because of the absence of forest hint, so this checks out.
We were picking up his free shield.
I think Xavi left DC early. I didn't see him set for roars.
Okay, we're gonna get that grotto again to confirm that. And that is bottom of the well to full budge. Wonderful.
Yeah, so Drooness is farming a little bit of health to restore the timer. It's just not fun to do anything new with 10 seconds on your clock. But yeah, 26 should be plenty. You'll get 8 seconds per full heart and 2 seconds for a quarter. So.
So we have long shot with that wallet in GC, a gold scale, and ZL. And Song of Time.
Okay, so Drooness decides to.
That sounds like we should be going to water right now.
So Drooness decides to set Ferocious Wind here. That's pretty nice play. But it also means he can't use it anywhere else, and it's not clear when we get back into fire.
Second market foolish hint. That's not good.
So we're not hammer locked yet. We get a key here. We can do at least one more check.
Xavi remembering there's a shop here.
Yeah, you don't want to skip this shop here, but it seems like it's locking a big part of the seed. Because if this is path, and it probably is, then there's no other wallet available. At least not early.
Okay. Thinking about it, but continue here in the fire.
Oh, he wants the skull. He wants to go for 30.
Nice
Which-
let's jump.
I think it's reasonable to want to go for 30, even though you kind of know there's another strength. It's just farming for something you know for sure. It's sometimes, most of the time, even faster than just looking for the other one. Prelude's also very nice to have. Easy to go back and forth between ages. Still have bottom of the well looming, so we need to get back job pretty soon. I don't mind these players dipping these dungeons. I mean, double dipping is never great, but these are progression dungeons. You are doing checks. It gets you an idea if, for example, fire is hammer locked or not, or how fast it's hammer locked.
Plus Force has some of the fastest skulls. Or faster ones.
Yeah, so we haven't found anything conclusive in Kakariko yet, so it might very well be a hammer on 10 or 20.
Yep. We can do Courtyard. We do have some with that.
So Xavi is probably going to follow Drooness in his footsteps. It's a very linear seed so far. It's hard to make any different choices than they have so far. There's not many different scenarios we can talk about yet. It's going to be interesting when the first bow shows up.
Some of the key.
Good point made by August in chat. Yeah, you can kill the Skull Kid and then you can farm like 200 rupees at once. They might go back and do that. Oh, Xavi's already back child. I thought he might go into forest. Let's see what Xavi's plan is to get back to 200 here.
So I found a whole lot of keys in the forest and not a whole lot else.
Okay, so Drooness is going all the way to those woods, perhaps to kill the Skull Kid.
Let's see Wolfo's growing up here.
Xavi, I'm not sure if Xavi read the hint when he came back here second time, because he jumped off first time he was
did.
here. Okay, so he knows about AD now.
Mm-hmm.
Or about the song on AD.
I like this play from Xavi. Probably gonna go after checking this. Go back, take the shortcut through Zora's River, go Frogs 1, figure out that finalize that path to Bongo. Yeah.
Oh yeah, correction. I meant the Burning Cake song, not not the OT song.
Right. That was a tunic. That was KF Storms. T-shirt. Drew's not committing murder. He's saving us from a sequel.
But do we want to be saved from the sequel?
I don't know. The sequel messed me up as a kid.
Oh, you mean that sequel? I thought you meant the sequel of the Xavi Drew matchup.
No. No, I'm talking about the video game sequel.
But also you're offending a lot of Majora's Mask fans.
Yeah.
Oh, Din's Fire. Okay.
Well, if that wasn't Path to Bongo for the wallet, that one definitely fulfills it.
Yeah, it's a great idea by Xavi to double check the wallet. So there might just be another wallet available then. It is out of logic right now. That's a good point. But I don't imagine it stays out of logic for long. But having a DC hint means two bomb bags are available. So I suspect one of them showing up before, let's say before the 45-minute mark.
Xavi saving here because he has stun.
How much is the yellow rupee? I don't know.
I think it's 2 unlocked.
Oh yeah, then it doesn't. Then it's not worth.
Oh, that was the adult Charizard. I don't know how much that one was. I thought he was in the foreign show.
Yeah, that was in the. Oh yeah, okay.
Yep.
There's multiple yellow rupees in stores then.
Yep. Now we're seeing gold scale water here.
Oh, gold scale water. That's a juicy play. I think central pillar was in the key, or am I having steep lead?
I think we're having people.
So Drew can do everything here except central pillar.
Okay, that's a key in the cracked wall.
So to respond to August, yeah, he's not setting up Scrag because we know where Longshot is, and I suppose our runners in the top 64 know how to do pixel shot in Fire Temple.
Okay, that's 2.
So there are 4 items in Water Temple, 6 keys.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have a look in bottom of the well. Very high chances that we find either Bombek or Bow, or maybe even both in there.
Mm-hmm. Compass now. Oh, it's the boss key.
Yeah, would have been nice if he had done compass first. That's another battle that probably will never be settled in the community. Whether you should do compass first.
Nope, it's just the Marvel Civil War.
But yeah, it seems like we have the Water Temple on the agenda 40 minutes in.
It's a big chest. And that is 2 of our 3 small keys. That is important.
Now let's see if Drooness manages to get the quick kill. Yeah, it seems very
Got it
nice.
right so far.
Very solid play.
It is a Rang.
We do not want to see Rang in this seed.
No, especially not onto full line.
That's going to be a surprise if that ends up being the path.
So that was the well bomb. That's the northwest corner chest. And that is not in logic because we do not have bombs yet.
Yeah, while that might be a true observation, I really don't believe bombs is very far off. So I'm just, if I was playing this, I would probably consider all of these things in logic, because I expect to run to the bomb back any moment.
Right.
Technically, it's not in logic. That's right.
So nighttime, gonna pick up this skull here.
Yeah, Drooness is going really hard on the skulls, and I actually like that very much. He's only at 8 yet, but yeah, with the child keg skulls, we go to 30 or 40.
That was a small one. Which color? Small chest on bad hand. Okay, flare dancers with a small keen fire.
So both of the bad checks in fire are hinted.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So that's our strength. We knew it was available.
Nope. And that's a full heart container. Okay. Well, has more for us.
I haven't seen where the third key was, so. Ooh.
We're missing a third. It might be in the like room.
And we just found iron boots on lab dive. Wow. And the hover boots.
That could be the path to Volvagia. For some, shenanigans.
Yeah, this is path to Volvagia for maybe not for sure, but it's likely.
Mm-hmm. For key logic of some kind.
Xavi's out of bomb juice. He's been spending them a lot.
Yeah, he was definitely more liberal with them, but he had a lot more.
He's doing Valley.
Hovers was well basement. Irons was laptop.
I think I'm okay with this play. It feels a bit strange going Valley at this point, but we know that many items have multiple copies available early on. So might wanna just get out of your Sphere Zero checks out of the way. I don't hate it. It feels a bit weird, but it can work out very well.
Especially if there's a bomb bag there.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me at all if there was a bomb bag or a bow.
Yeah, bow too.
The Dongo is foolish. Okay. That's good for that. Sorry, that's what I was going to say. That's good for Drooness because he didn't do anything in DC yet, and Xavi has.
Oh, look at that.
There's our bomb bag.
Bomb bag.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Which
I was wondering.
Everything in well in logic.
I was really wondering why we hadn't seen any bombs yet. And that might be Ruto's. I think it was a bottle.
Sorry, what did that just say? Ice is Nocturne?
And Ice is Nocturne indeed, so. But I feel like this is Ruto's. Unless it's just a normal bottle, that's also possible.
That's just normal.
Okay, just a normal bottle, okay.
Rita's is sideways.
Right.
Which often looks like a heart piece, and there's a commentator who mispeaks it every time thinking it is a heart piece, and it's actually Rita's letter. I'm not going to mention which one. IT guy.
Okay. So I don't remember exactly where the scales were. Oh, yeah, one was apparently in Goron City. There was another one, I think, on top of DC, right?
For which?
The scales. The one was on top of DC,
Yeah,
right?
one
And
was on DC, the other one was on Link the Goron.
yeah, so if there's anything behind Irons, then that can also still be on the path chain towards Pongo.
Yeah. No.
But yeah, we don't.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Yeah, I was going to say we don't have a water hint yet, but we already found everything for water. So we're good on path hints.
Yep. Yep. Our last one's going to be somewhere, probably Fountain, telling us that Lake Hylia is our path to Morpha, or Cax our path to Morpha.
Or Cookie Forest.
Yeah, that's true. Where did we find our T-shirt at? Was it KF Storms? No, that was our Goron tunic. I know we've seen a Zora tunic.
I think it was bottom of the well, key locked.
Okay.
Oh, there's those. Oh, that's actually really bad.
Wait,
That's a huge find.
Rudos to Bongo?
But Zora's River is bad, so
Oh, it's... No, that's fine. It's Rudos for logical access to ice. For Nocturne.
yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, never mind. We're good. We're good. Easy. There will be no other logical shenanigans other than that today.
I'm not entirely sure how much explosive Drew still has. Oh, Drew is trying to get himself killed. He wants to go back. Oh wow.
I don't know if that's what the bomb shoot.
Oh wow, I really like this from Drew. He wants to go back up, but he also wanted to skull. That's really nice thinking. Yeah, Drew was doing all of this intentionally. He just wanted to get back into the main. I think this is really standing out.
Oh, you see my torch there. Looked good though. It's been unfortunate for Xavi being here and not having Rudos.
Brutus is not playing such a big role. I mean, he has another bottle, right? So he can just KZ skip.
Yeah, you can KZ skip.
And if Jabu is indeed not necessarily what we hope.
Right. It would just be logic.
But even if you would have Rudos, he's not going to do Jabu right now.
No.
But the boomerang is still in the back of our minds for the path. So what are we missing? We are still missing the bow. Missing the hammer. What else?
Nocturne that we know where it's at.
So we're basically missing one of the two bows.
Mm-hmm.
And then the hammer is going to be our go mode. Can we reason out anything on the location of the hammer, or is everything hinted already? So we know that Hookshot and Charios are path.
We need. Well, we already have hovers. Hovers is probably that capital Loggia there. Cat to bull. We haven't. Did we finalize that?
That's not what I wanted to say, by the way. I didn't mean to say Charios and Hookshot are path, but they're potentially path. Okay, so the hooks. Don't think the hooks are locking each other, right?
No, the hooks don't lock each other.
Yeah, we knew that already from the not having a forest hint.
Because you can just you buy the wallet in Goron City, and then it's in Logic.
So
and we started with ZL, so yeah, that's fine.
So we don't yet know what Inkek is path to Volvagia, right? It can still be Serias. It can also be something behind the long shot.
Could also be 10 or 20 skulls. Xavi taking his turn to save Termina. Get a nice wallet. Still there.
I imagine Drew might be a little bit disappointed when he finds strength in bottom of the well. But the good thing is that I think he's on 20. Or did he already check the Keck skulls? Yeah, I probably already has them, right?
I don't think he has Caxtons.
He's on 16 now, so... He probably got in through Keck and killed some skulls. Yeah, so it's a good point that Drooness doesn't have explosives anymore, or just a few. And he also doesn't have Dins. So he cannot use Dins and strength to get the hover boots.
A little too far to the right there from Xavi on the scope.
So it looks like Drooness just has exactly enough skulls to clear everything here.
Is that the key?
I think that was a normal brown chest.
Because we know that the first two are right there.
So once we've made our way to Ice, to Shadow, to Nocturne.
Okay. There's a bomb launch strength.
Oh yeah, there's another strength there. That probably means all three strengths available. But yeah, once we've made our way to Nocturne, then we have a lot of progression ahead of us. We're actually just missing the bow, and then we can complete like 4 more temples. Yeah, I would give the slight edge to Xavi because he has those bombs. Not sure when we find another bomb back. We just know that it's not locked by the first, so that's good news for Drooness.
Okay. So our third key's in the like room. So basement is accessible.
Okay, so that also means that the Zora tunic that was in there is never going to be in logic.
What do you mean?
I think there was a Zora tunic in key locked, right? In that room. That's what I remember. But that's not that's just never going to be in logic with beatable only.
Oh, you have to have all 3 keys before.
Yeah.
Without using a key. Right. Okay.
So that might be crucial information.
Mm-hmm.
Then we need another wallet for more things in water temple to be in logic.
Or central pillar specifically.
Yeah, central pillar. But if that's a key, for example, it can also have huge implications for all the key locks checks in water.
It assumes you're a dum-dum.
Yeah, but the bow will be the next big thing to find. But I don't imagine it's far out of the way with multiple being available because no forest hint.
What was our first strength?
Here on the bottom of the well was one of them.
Okay.
Drooness just found it. It was on the right side in the hidden, behind the hidden wall.
Yeah, that's what Xavi's tracker has the same strength 2 on it.
So both runners are out of choose, but Xavi has the bomb back, so he's the only one having the fun with the explosives.
One shot was in CAC, Bizarre shot. Adult one.
Yeah, it's available for, I think, 135.
Yeah, one lock.
Also in CAC there are fire arrows for 195, but we have tins now, so.
And happy 1 hour, everyone. Make sure to give our runners a follow, Xavi and Drew. They're playing very, very well. And tracking for us today, we have Milkweed and Blue Roses for you. Thank you for pressing all the buttons for us.
Follow them as well, by the way. They're cool.
Restreaming, we have Cubs. He's doing a very, very good job also. And commentating today, we have me, new IT guy, I'm just here, and Mathamat, who's doing most of the work for me.
Yeah, well, we're doing it as a team, right?
Right. Team effort. And that is Nocturne and Ice.
Yeah, the Nocturne and Ice was hinted, so just 100% required.
So this is definitely a water temple play. Oh, maybe not.
No, Xavi is just setting Scarecrow. He needs it to beat Shadow.
Oh, right. Because we don't have a bow yet. You need to do long shot over the gap.
Why did he want to make it daytime? Is he going to do some checks first?
Oh.
Right, the shop. Yeah, the shop.
So definitely gonna pick up torches here.
Don't forget to pick up the things you need.
That's a 20. So
Yeah, so Drew is back adult now. He hasn't done Goron City. So what Drew needs to find now is another wallet. Ideally one that is not wallet locked, because that will bring him back to Goron City. Okay, Drooness is back in river, and I'm not entirely sure why. Is he walking to Kek? Going for somewhere.
Nighttime for school.
Oh, he really wants that strength too then.
Yeah.
Is he trying to?
This may work out in his favor. If strength 3 is required. It's only for OGC at this point, but
maybe he's trying to get to 30 before going to GGG.
maybe.
But this is not great for Drooness because there's just another strength on the way for him.
Yeah, this isn't terrible. I mean, this is a foolish dungeon, so it's just go mode it from here.
I think there's no way Drooness picks up any more skull after he finds strength 2. I don't think he will go for. He will not go skull hunting for OGC.
No, but he might pick up the 30 because he may not go fountain first. He may go ice first.
I'm pretty sure. I think Drew is not one who skips checks. I think he will just do everything here. Maybe he will go for 30 because he's already on 24, 25.
He's definitely going to go for this because we know that this is bomb shoes at the bottom of the well or bottom of the fountain. So that's some more explosives for him.
Oh right, so it wasn't just that; it was actually bomb shoes. Okay, that's a very good to remember. He might not get back up on time.
No, you can choke.
But it was 100% worth it. He really needs those explosives.
Yep. And I believe that is a 10-pack that was hinted at the bottom. It was 10-pack. Lost Woods is foolish. Well, we didn't know it before then, which we should have. It's our last path.
Yeah, I think Xavi skipped a few checks here and there in Lost Wood, so that's where he will save a bit of time over Drooness. Yeah, Drooness is really not happy with this strength too. DMT to morph. Yeah, that's the scale. That's the scale that was on top of DC.
It could be a second wallet, and
No, it is 100%. It's 100% the strength because we know that irons are behind strength. Behind 2 scales. Where I said strength, I meant scale.
oh, scale for irons. Yep. Right.
English is hard sometimes.
Longshot was in the CAC shop. Thins is on Hot Rod or Golem. Or Goron. Yeah. Words. Hard.
Yeah, so for Drooness' sake, I really hope we find another wallet because otherwise, when does he get back to Goron City?
Last location? Potentially. Very nice kill. Thank you.
Meanwhile, Xavi is trying to beat Shadow. Oh, that's a very nice rupee pickup there. The backflip back on top of the stairs. So I'm curious to see if we find our bow in here in Shadow. It's a good amount
Seems like a reasonable place for it.
We have a good amount of checks ahead of us, and we know that bows shouldn't be too hard to come by.
Giving Xavi and a support hug.
Looks like Drooness is not interested in skulls. Oh, he's interested in skulls, yeah. Yeah, he's on 25, so just 5 more and then he can stop hunting them. But you have to take into account that every skull is costing you like, let's say 5 to 10 seconds. And if you're farming 30 and you didn't need to farm any, then that's minutes of time loss. Ooh, nice, he got the gainer. Drooness is actually gaming today.
Xavi going backwards there and not looking and praying. I like it. Good strat.
So we're just missing 2 items for go mode, namely the bow and the hammer, but we're also not that far away from all dungeons. Just a mirror shield and Kukiri sword. Okay, we are getting up Getting to Crusher Room, one of my favorite rooms in the game, of having 3 chests. It's almost as good as Mido's. I also think the movement in Crusher Room is actually very fun.
It also has interesting logic depending on where the chests appear at.
Very true.
Whether or not the only check that makes Shadow Temple strength locked or not. Okay, nothing on the lower. Key. Okay, so Shadow Temple is in fact strength locked. And nothing.
I think we have all of our keys, or am I... Wait.
Nope, we were
1,
missing
2...
one.
Oh yeah, missing one, yeah. Just a hard piece on King's Aura, which is good news for Xavi.
It's a tiny.
Drooness is going back to the forest.
I mean, very well could just be a vanilla bow.
Curious what he is planning.
Kind of surprised here that FW wasn't used.
Oh, he might just go up to the bow and then set for us there. I think that's what's happening.
On Xavi's side.
Oh, I actually was talking about Drooness. So what about Xavi?
I'm surprised he didn't set FW outside this room.
Oh, right, yeah. I think he has for us set somewhere else. I'm not sure.
That's true.
Yeah, I think he has it in fire in the before the boss.
Ah.
I don't think he wants to remove it there.
Right. Yeah, not for Shadow Pot. But that is where our boss key is at. It is on Shadow Pot. Okay.
But a bow here would be amazing for Drooness, and that would bring him right back into the game. Still think Xavi has a bit of a lead. Oh, there's a big chest.
Wrong.
And that's the wrong projectile, yeah. Yep.
Okay. We're still missing a small key. Winner! Found it.
Okay, so where's Drooness headed now? He's climbing up, which doesn't feel great. It takes quite long.
Put that back where it came from.
Case ward, well, just mirror shield away from AD. I guess we also need Requiem or a way to cross, but...
But let's see here. Well, we should be able to figure out where it's at, right? We've seen...
I think Requiem is vanilla.
Yeah. Yeah, Requiem has to be vanilla.
So, okay, so Spirit is not in logic until we find
Lanes.
Lance. Ooh, there's another wallet. Where was that?
That is
Is it the drill? Yeah.
Hey, didn't I say that?
Okay, so that's actually good news for Drooness, because once he finds the bomb back, he also knows he needs to go back to Ground City.
I know my logic wasn't wrong, but he didn't say that there was a wallet there.
So if you have bomb back, then you can get both of the wallets. So the sooner Drooness finds some sort of bomb back, the better it is for him. Because then he can reason out where the gas needs to be.
So I'm missing that last key. We're gonna go check here. Oh, there it is. So the manager has an item for us today.
Ooh, more rupees. We don't need to do any more shopping, unfortunately. Drooness is a bit lost here. Okay, he manages to find the way out.
Lincoln is carrying that on.
So Xavi is almost the full shadow ahead. Of course, he hasn't done Water Temple, but Water Temple was really quick with the Bosky on Compass Chest. Drooness will have a very fast DC here because Drew DC is foolish. So it will really come down to where the hammer and the bow are going to be. Xavi does have a lead, but if one of the two is, for example, on OGC, then
Yep.
it swings away right back into Drooness' favor. Yeah, bow and light arrow cutscene would be cool. It's really amazing that we haven't found a bow yet.
Bow could just be right here on Bongo. Xavi was one spin away from having that.
A bit more than one spin, but very nicely done by Xavi. Wow, Drooness with the swag drag. How is it called? So in terms of progression, Xavi will have done Shadow and Drooness will have done Water. But Water was very quick.
$50 on Bongo.
So where next for Xavi? Maybe just go to Deku?
Oh. Check
That's
lax.
That's not a bow, unfortunately.
This is now water.
Oh yeah, he's going to the Water, of course. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. See if he does Compass first. And if he does, let's see if he does any more than that.
Because first bow could be here in water.
Oh, but that will be gross.
Compass first. Not surprised you're looking for 2 different items.
But we'll have 10, 20, and 30 hand in. Actually, yeah, he has 30, yeah. So we have a 10, 20, 30 hand in here.
If not, he's 1 short and he's going to grab the one on top of Impus House.
Yeah, he has 1 short. You could tell by his movement right before he went in that he needed to make it nighttime.
I have a feeling like one of the bomb backs is going to be on stools. Fiver.
Okay, he already turned in 10 before. So, yeah. Moment of truth for Drooness. If he, as again in his castle, has anything important, he takes the lead. Otherwise, he just lost a lot of time forming all of those calls.
Yep, Dens is on Hot Rod or Golem. Goron. What do I think? I keep trying to call him Golem.
Because he rolls like the golem, I don't know. Yeah, so Dins is on Hot Rodder, but Drooness should be able to figure it out once he finds the bomb bag. Because once he finds the bomb bag, he should realize that 2 wallets are available, and then he should also realize he hasn't found anything yet in Goron City. So even a bomb bag would be very great here for Drooness. I think if this is bomb bag, then it's... Oh no, wait, the other one of the strengths was bomb lock, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So if this is a bomb bag, then it's like the 3rd bomb bag.
This could be hammer.
Ooh, do fire. That's not it.
Yep.
That's not it.
Nope. I do know a bottle is on Yeet Rock.
Okay, let's see how Drooness is trying to get this back into his favor, because he must feel that his decisions have not been working too well. He can't feel ahead with how this has been going. So yeah, GGG it is. First, we're going to do some fishing. Is this the first time we see fishing? Maybe we've seen some chart fishing.
I don't think we've seen fishing from either runner.
Xavi said Scarecrow, so I imagine Xavi has done at least one of the fishing. But I don't remember really. Okay, Xavi didn't do any fishing. Well, that makes sense since he's Xavi. Just set Scarecrow, but just not do fishing.
Right. Yeah, so I was kind of surprised when he set up, because I didn't remember seeing him set up Scarecrow. That's why I was like, I don't think he's done anything.
Okay, Xavi's turn for the quick morpher kill. No, getting it.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, nice recovery.
Nice regrab. It's a weird Z target view thing there. I don't know what you want to call it. Weird angle that they decided to show on there. Okay. That was open ground, not having anything. Might see southern remote here.
So yeah, with Drooness being on the way to
Ooh.
GGG, you will for sure check out the bomb back on the ledge.
Oh.
Ooh. I have spoken in before my turn because he's just bailing here. Then he will not know about the bomb back yet for a while. Just one piece of the puzzle left for us, which is the hammer. But we know that something in CAC leads to the leads to something for fire. And I think
Hover.
yeah, so I think the long shot is the most likely candidate. So something in GGG wouldn't surprise me at all if hammer is in GGG.
But we do have a bet, so get your bets in as to where the hammer is going to be. It's probably going to be closed when Drew finishes Forest, I would imagine. That is a gross bet. Thank you for the All Dungeons bet. We are here for content percent. The bow was in Southern Remote Grotto.
Yep, bow was in field, but we know that there's another bow.
Mm-hmm.
Must be out there somewhere. Xavi's doing fishing here as well. Oh, he's actually on the way, yeah. Xavi's doing the same checks now as Drooness, I suspect.
Yep. Boulder of Destiny. I don't remember. Have we? I think we've seen Boulder of Destiny. Maybe we haven't.
I don't remember exactly. Don't think I've seen it.
I'm gonna bet Falling Ceiling just to make my ridiculous banter about there being a big chest on Falling Ceiling correct.
But if it's falling ceiling, then what is the path in CAC to?
Hover boots for oh.
Hover boots were not in CAC.
Aren't they?
Something in CAC needs to be path to fire, so it has to be locked behind.
Oh.
Fire arrows, long shot, or Serias.
Well, you know what? Meh.
So I'm going to. I think it's going to be in GGG.
Yeah, that makes more sense than mine.
So Broad, Drooness needs to find the Dins in Goron City, in Child Goron City, on the Rolling Goron. The wallet is not path in Goron City.
So, $20. This is gonna be nothing.
And There's the bow for Xavi.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like we'll have a double forest after all. Chickens was checked for sure. There's only one chicken, so. Oh, there's a bomb bag. That's
Bomb locked.
bomb locked. So that's the third bomb bag. Oh, no, not necessarily. What if there's just it can also be the other bomb bag if there's a non-bomb locked bow available.
Right. Depends on where the bow's at.
Yeah, so if there's a bow available that's not bomb blocked, then oh, this is funny.
Well, without that KD hint, we would expect that. Well, the other bow would have to be available.
Yeah. So what if let's say we know at some point what the bomb bags and the bows are. What if the second bomb bag and the second bow require the other item, but both of them are also available in Sphere 0?
Yeah.
That would be funny.
Ooh, we're doing cool arrow strats now. Fun fact, that eye switch does not care if you shoot it with an arrow, it has to be hit with fire. So Din's or fire arrows will melt that and hit the eye switch. No. Why isn't there a big chest here like I said there was supposed to be? No.
Oops, that's not what you want to see.
So we're gonna run backwards real fast.
So Xavi hadn't done anything in Forest yet, so he needs to do the full dungeon. So the Din's Fire is on rolling Goron as child. It's also our path in Goron City. It's actually hinted. Drew might be confused still because there was also a wallet there in Goron City. That also opened a lot of things. But he has found another wallet, and that other wallet was not wallet locked as far as we know.
But it was bomb locked, and he doesn't have logical bomb shit.
Yeah, so Drooness is not able to piece that together because he doesn't know about the Sphere 0 bomb back yet.
Nope. We saw OGC. It was $5, I think, or something.
Also, I'd like to point out that I don't want to.
Bottle. That's what it was. Sorry.
I think it's also a good moment to talk about the casino term being introduced a lot, because I believe this is not a casino.
Mm-mm.
We still have information that leads us to where Hammer might be. We still have an unfulfilled path hint for Volvagia. So unless that is fulfilled, we can't speak of a casino. We know that it leads to Hammer, I think, at this point. So
Mm-hmm.
I only would want to speak of a casino if all the available hints are exhausted and we have like 100 checks left or 50 checks left.
Because it's... Let's see, we had Saria's there. I don't remember if we've seen the 2 Saria kid checks. Minuet was available, so it's not...
Yeah, Xavi has done Child Grown City, so I think for sure he has done all the Saria's checks.
Okay.
So I think it must be long shot. Long shot has been confirmed at this point.
Mm-hmm. Case sword was in shadow, yes. It's
Yeah.
not locked by... I mean, it's locked by a hook, but... that's all it's locked by.
Yeah, so Kokiri Sword is not long shot locked.
Nope.
So I think you go GGG 100%. You need to check the long shot. And if nothing is there, then it's likely that we just find the lens at some point, and then we need to go back to spirits.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Cack Archery is a good check to do.
Yeah, but Kek Archer is also not long shot locked, so
Well, but if it's the hammer, it doesn't matter.
yeah, but I think it cannot be hammer. Because we still need to fulfill the Kek path.
Yeah, and where's Cack Archery?
Oh, of course. Yeah. Okay. I was just on tunnel visioning on the light,
Right.
on the long shot, yeah. Yeah, so maybe that's worth checking then, and then you go to GTG from there.
That was Deku Mask or Skull Mask is dead.
Yeah, it has to be dead. Or maybe something like a bow or bomb was also possible.
Mm-hmm. Well, if it was a bow, that means all 3 bows are accessible.
Okay, where's Drooness going to go? He's probably thinking about Child Coral City. It has to be on his mind if he has been following what's going on.
Yeah.
And if not, he's also thinking about Seria's checks. It's just the best area for him to go to right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah, if you're going child here, you might also, as it's kind of out of the way, but you could go buy the time save sword that's in the shop too. Drew hasn't done shadow yet, so that'll save a little time.
Yeah, it's probably not worth. It's only worth if you go to Deku with the Kokiri Sword. Then it's worth. He just used up his last chew, but he has bomb back now.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see that often. Market, Lost Woods, and Dodongo's Baron. All areas that you usually check in the early game. Also, Market Foolish with shops on. I haven't seen that very often. Maybe never. I think Xavi didn't do much in Lost Woods, and Drooness didn't do anything in DC. So it cancels each other out. Market Foolish we found almost immediately. DC Foolish we found a bit later. And DC Foolish was also early, right? And I think Lost Woods was a bit later, so it was almost impossible to do nothing in Lost Woods.
Are you picking up dens now?
Yeah, he's probably not feeling too great about that. He probably thinks he should have checked it earlier. Hard to say what goes through a runner's mind. It would have saved him 2 age changes. No, it wasn't Goronpod. Goronpod was dead. Oh yeah, it for sure helps to decide to go Goron City. That's for sure. Yeah, Shadow should be a little bit faster than Forest, so I would say 13-ish sounds right.
Yeah, me boss key placement there. Last check in Forest.
Yeah, I think it's really important that from this point onwards we only check long shot luck checks.
Or CAC archery.
Or CAC archery, yeah. And if we find lens, then Spirit is also high on the list. Yeah, there's also still a chance that could Hammer be in Jabu? I don't think it can be, because then we still don't have anything for CAC. Yeah, both runners are just Hammer away from beating the game. But Drooness is just finishing Shadow first, which has a lot of checks. And then they have to piece the ins together and realize that Hammer is probably behind the long shot.
We have not seen adult shooting yet. It's the only check in CAC we don't know about.
I think I would go GGG before CAC archery all day. Xavi wants to go for the big orange sword. I think it's easily worth. It took him maybe 20 seconds to get, or maybe 30, but it will pay itself out.
Yeah.
Yeah, kick archery it is. Very nice.
Yeah, Cack Archery to Boulder of Destiny if they haven't checked it yet, but I don't think it can be there.
The only worrisome aspect from Xavi's point of view, Xavi has not been collecting as much skulls, so I think he will last locate 20. Okay, let's see. Xavi's probably heading to GGG now. I don't see him go anywhere else.
Yep, Black's was a heart container.
Yeah, I agree with Incoherent here. You don't if GGD turns out empty, then just continue towards Spirit, even if you don't find Lens. I guess we still have water big key chest. That's also long shot locked. Morpha was an item, so I think it was a bloopy, something like that.
Nope, we don't know where Mirror's at.
No, we don't have any information on any of the remaining items. But yeah, water BK is only in case of emergency. Because with beatable only, it's a bit tricky to go for that.
Requiem's at Requiem. Vanilla.
Yeah, Requiem has to be vanilla at this point. We have just 3 missing songs, which is Burning Keg, Green of Time, and Requiem itself.
Yep, it has to be there. Drew?
So we're watching game 2 right now. First game was won by Drooness. If Xavi manages to take the win here, and he seems to be in a good position, then it means we'll have a game 3.
So I don't know if anyone, maybe I just missed it, but did Drew skip the small key on the top crusher?
No, he got it. I specifically remember because Xavi had 3 keys after that chest.
Okay.
And he used 1 now, so.
Okay. Because it looked like it was unopened when I looked at it, but maybe my eyes are tricking me.
Maybe he did it first. No, I'm pretty sure he has the right number of keys.
Okay.
Yeah, don't forget the boss key.
Very important.
Oh, there was a big chest on top. Okay. Maybe it's not DGG, maybe it's just here.
Entirely possible. This is long shot locked.
What is it going to be?
Wow.
And we're done.
Yep.
It wasn't GGG, it was just on top of Fortress, on top of Hideout.
Yep.
Xavi is
Xavi's
going in because
yeah, FW and fire.
he has FW in the before the boss key, before the boss room in fire. So congratulations to Incoherent for taking the win.
And betting a check that does not exist in the world.
Yeah, that's beatable only for you. Just big parts of the game, they don't necessarily need to be available.
Yep.
So it looks like we can get ourselves enthusiastic for game 3. We know where the boss key is. We need to go up all the way to Pierre. So in the end, it came down to just being more aggressive and yeah, being a bit more fortunate with the item placements. Drooness decided that he wanted to go for 30 skulls. It was a little bit risky because we knew quite early on that there would be multiple strengths available because the forest hint was missing. Unfortunately, didn't pay out. Was nothing on OGC. That's where Drooness lost a bit of time. Also lost a bit of time by not finding Dins as early as he could. And that amounts to a difference of maybe 15 minutes.
Yep.
So we did a valley play around 50-minute mark, maybe slightly earlier, and that was the game changer. He found a bomb bag. He found a bottle that was also very important, and he never looked back from there. So Forest Temple is I think the only dungeon where you will always need a strength, no matter what.
Barrett.
Some other dungeons they can have strength as a requirement, but it's sometimes optional. So Fire Temple you can sequence break the strength. In Shadow you sometimes don't need strength, and if you need it, then you can always sequence break it. Water Temple has a few strength block checks sometimes.
Now, if you turn on shortcuts, I don't think there's any.
Yeah, with shortcuts, it's becoming a totally different story. But that wasn't a part of the question. Yeah, so Spirit will also always need 2 strengths, and Force will always need 1, and the rest of the dungeons, you often don't need it.
I just didn't know if what you call it if that fell under tricks or not, or if you have what you call it set shortcuts. Because I know it's not in the trick menu, but Hammer was on top of Fortress, long shot locked.
So we never really found the second bow. But we do know that there should be another bow somewhere. Maybe even available without bombs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you can get the bow with the hammer. That's true.
Yeah.
So it's fun to see how runners have done a lot of different things, but also a lot of the same things. So the early game was very similar for maybe 15 minutes, and now the end game is also very similar. Yeah, this seed is over. Xavi is just finishing off the boss here, and then the final boss of the game. We should finish in about 10 minutes. Two hour 10 is a very respectable time for a seed like this.
100% a game 3. I shouldn't say that. It's entirely Xavi's seed to lose at this point.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that it's going to a game 3. Yeah.
Yep, that is correct.
That last bomb is not well placed. That's also not well placed. So this is maybe the third race I've been commentating with Xavi in S7, and whenever he's in go mode, somehow he starts to make mistakes a little bit. So he's probably going to request that we don't show the final 10 minutes of the game. I think the last time I was commentating him, he was in Spirit, and he died maybe 2 times against one of the Knuckles. So he's probably feeling the nerves. But yeah, Drooness will also be in go mode before Xavi finishes. But Drooness might... I think Drooness will... Oh, he will get God here. But Drooness will not. Drooness will not fight the guard first. He will just use a trick, I believe. So Drooness saving a little bit of time here, but it's not going to be enough. Very nicely done.
And that is go mode for Drew.
Yeah, Drooness has been playing super well. Just unfortunate seed for him, how things turned out. He was gaming very much. He got the gainer in ice with the keys to grab a blue fire. He managed to get himself killed in Zora's River to warp back to Zora's domain. Xavi with the Begoran sword is taking even more time over Drooness in the last portion of the game. BGS being in the Kokiri Forest chop for 85. Xavi picked that up after he beat Forest. Thanks for the nice words, Snake. We'll try what we can. We hope to bring you the best of experiences. And all that's standing in between Xavi and game 3 is Ganon.
Yes, it is. As far as Kokiri shop.
Okay, let's see if chat has been paying attention. Where was the light arrows? Don't say it, the new IT guy. Let's let chat guess. If you were here from the beginning, you probably know. Yep, that was on Man on Roof. So in Kakariko Village.
One of the more common placements for light arrows.
Yeah, you feel that's a common place for light arrows?
I mean, technically, does the adult shop and the potion shop's inventory stay the same, or are they different for adults since it's not the same?
Sorry, could you repeat the question?
Does the adult and child bazaar, even though they switch locations, is it still the same shop inventory? Or are theirs different?
Yeah, they should be the same, yeah, I think. Yeah, there are different shops, yeah, for sure, but
yeah.
But for example, child and adult Corn City shop, they will have the same items.
Right. I was wondering if adult and child bazaars were switched. Because I think they are. Okay. So they are.
Yeah, the shops in Kek are just not available as child.
Right.
But if they were somehow, for example, when you have entrance rando, then they would have the same items. So Xavi has finished phase 1. He's getting his Master Sword back.
Let me go slice off some bacon.
Do you think it's tasty bacon?
I think it's some nice thick cut bacon.
Well, I think it's like... I don't imagine it's going to be nice bacon. It's probably going to be all black and purple and other weird colors. Wouldn't want to eat a slice of venom. So, after 2 hours, I think 9 minutes and a few seconds, we have Xavi finishing first.
Slice, slice.
GG's.
And a poke. And we have our bacon.
And we have our game 3.
GG's
Nicely done.
209.08.
So let's see if the runners are willing to join for an interview.
And welcome in, runners. GG's.
GG's.
GG's. Well played. So we're getting into game 3.
Looks like it. Xavi was saying, like, before we played game 1, he's like, please either go like 2-0 or 0-2. Every series of mine has been a 3-game series.
Yeah. Now we do that again.
Make it happen, but
So yeah, tell us through your thoughts during the race. Did you feel behind? Did you feel ahead? What was your strategy?
I don't know. I always, like, I never really know what to think in 5-2 seeds, I think, because, I don't know. Like, the other person could have just done anything, so I just do my own thing and try not to think too much about what I think the other person did.
I felt a little bit behind when I saw that the Drooness Cavern Foodishant, because I did that with Choose.
Oh yeah,
That wasn't
I skipped the whole
a
thing.
good moment. Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, you didn't do much in Lost Woods yet, I believe, and Drooness did a few
That's
things
true.
there. So I think it was,
I was short on rupees a bit.
I think you were about even on that front.
Okay.
Yeah, I think one of the big differences was Drew going for 30, of course, the skulls.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I was pushing it a little bit. I think I had like 12 going into the well, and I found that strength there. And I was like, okay, well, like, maybe I just go for strength 2. Like, maybe that's a decent play. And then when I went to ice, I found the strength 2. And I was at like 21 skulls or 22 skulls or something. And I was like, okay, now I gotta go for 30 or else I'm just kind of screwed.
I was
That's how
so
it
happy to
felt
see
then.
that strength there.
Yeah.
You were probably not that happy.
Not so much, no.
Yeah.
And another big difference was Xavi checking Child Grown City pretty quickly to verify the wallet. And I think that saved a couple of age changes for Xavi.
Yeah, that's a huge difference for sure.
I got punished for skipping Child Grown City so often now. I don't want that to happen anymore. And I could full clear it with Zarias and ZL. And Choose I can scum back, so... Yeah.
Yeah, someone in chat pointed out that perhaps the juice situation was such that you didn't want to go there, Drew, because you might not want to isolate the pot. I don't remember exactly how that was.
Yeah, so I knew the river was path, so I went there to get whatever was on frogs, because I had already done everything else as adult. So I went through domain, and then went down river, got the letter, and then I wanted to go back up to turn it in, because I knew I wanted to do ice at that point. So I ended up using a Chew to Death Warp, and I think at that point I only had 2 left. So I had thought about Child Goron City, but if I wanted to go in through Lost Woods, I would have to use another Chew, and then I only have 1 left to do either the pot or the big rolling Goron. And and I was just kind of like, yeah, I'll just save it for later. Like maybe I go to the well and I find a bomb bag or something, and that didn't end up being the case. And then I just thought I'll just skip it altogether. Like I thought like maybe it could be the wallet somehow, but because like I mean, at that point it locked the long shot. I didn't find a second wallet till much later, I think. And I was just kind of thinking like everything's going to be in GTG, or it's all like leading to a bomb bag that's just somewhere and required for everything. None of that ended up being the case. So.
Yeah, that second wallet was on the Trail Ferry, I believe.
Oh, okay. Right, I skipped Crater as well. Oh. Oops.
That's fine. I totally understand that.
To be fair, you couldn't check Crater Ferry until after go mode.
Yeah, but the grotto there with the boulder.
Ah.
Yeah, I think I used one chew on Link the Goron and one chew on that. Those were like my first two chews, and then I used a chew to Death Warp, and then that's when I only had two, so I didn't do Child Goron City. I forget what I used those two chews for. One of them at the end was like, oh, I used them on the two grottos in Hyrule Field, which got me a bow. So it actually ended up working out a little bit.
Did you get the second pair of shoes in River? On the pillar there?
Yeah. So those were the first ones I got. That's the 5 shoe pack, and then I got the ones from Ice later on. So actually, yeah, never mind. No, there wasn't the 2 shoes that I used on that. I don't know where I used those other 2 shoes. I might not have used them at all.
Didn't you open the small chest in River? There was shoes as well, I think.
Oh,
yeah,
were
there were shoes? Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I just like walked out of the grotto. I was like, yeah, I have shoes like sitting right over there.
I think that was a 10 or a 20 pack in there.
Yeah, 10.
That would have been huge. Yeah. That would have changed everything.
Yeah, because of that I did some stuff now. I think there were shoes in Kakariko as well.
On Reda at Rokodo, yeah.
Yeah, I used to chew there and directly got more shoes, so I was just throwing with shoes.
Yeah, by that point I wasn't too like by the time I decided to check that grotto, I wasn't too concerned about it. So
yeah, you guys were heading up trail quite literally at the same time for first dip of DC or trail, and I think Xavi, you had 20 shoes, and Drew, you had 5.
Oh god.
Yeah.
So, that explains why you didn't go into the longest cavern. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, I think if I had all those shoes, we probably would have played the seed like exactly the same.
Yeah, probably.
That would have been pretty crazy to watch. But now we get a game 3, so that's even more exciting.
Yay.
Well, for the viewers.
Yeah. More suffering for us.
So I have to say, before we end the interview, that I really thought, Drew, that you were playing super well. It was really cool to see all those tricks and the Death Warp in River and the Gainer in Ice, and everything seemed to work.
Yeah, my execution was a lot more on point than it was yesterday. Yesterday I felt pretty clowny, but today it was good.
So yeah, I'm happy to see game 3, unlike you two.
Should be fun. Hopefully.
Yeah.
We've had some bangers so far. So.
Any final questions, maybe from you, New IT guy, or from chat, perhaps? Or
I don't have any.
if there's no final thoughts to share, then I guess we can send it back to Cups.
So how was the return of Valley Lake?
I totally forgot that, like, I gotta, like, remember that Xavi is the aggressive guy who checks Valley, because that's, like, like,
wow.
no aggressive player checks Valley. I don't understand.
I was just doing try checks.
Yeah, a bomb bag in a bottle, this seed.
I know. It's so sad. Maybe when I was running low on checks, it would have been, like, a really, really good idea, but I don't know. Sometimes I just don't think.
Yeah, with opponents that deep, I don't think it's a bad play to go to Valley.
Yeah, I think that's...
And I I think I didn't know how to get long shot at that point, or maybe I had the wallet but it wasn't filled and I didn't want to go there with long shot just.
GG's, both of you. Looking forward to Game 3 next week. If you aren't following our runners, please fix that now. It's both Xavi and Drew on Twitch. Our trackers today. Thank you, Twitch. Mel and Blue Roses, as well as commentators today, New IT Guy and Matt. Thank you all. On the main channel in a little bit, we're going to have some Majora's Mask rando from the new tournament that's just starting up. And then something we haven't seen here in a while, actually. Twilight Princess Any Percent. We're going to have a race later tonight at 8 o'clock on this channel. So if you're interested in either of those, please stop by main or ZSR2. Keep an eye on the schedule as well. I'm sure if not, if those aren't quite to your liking, you can find something you're interested there. I think, so for the moment, that's going to do it for us. GG's again. Thank you, everybody. Any final thoughts before we head out?
Yep, thanks for restreaming it again.
Yeah, thank you.
Good luck in game 3, both of you.
Thanks.
All right. Until then, thank you very much for joining us all. Everyone stay safe out there, and we will see you back here again soon.